I have talked about getting visibility for your business online and how the Google Business Profile can actually help you do just that. So today I will be taking you through the step-by-step process of setting up your own Google Business Profile and helping you get found on Google. Now let's get started. To get started, you need to have a Google account. Now, as a rule of practice, I will advise that if you don't currently have a dedicated Gmail or Google account for your business, then you should get one. This is a good practice for keeping your business and personal emails separated, and it makes you more organized. So go to account.google.com and click Create Accounts. From the drop-down, select for work or business. Follow the instructions and put in the necessary details in the appropriate spaces. Now you have a dedicated email account for your business on Google. The next step is to take you right to the Google Business Profile page where you get to fill in the details for your business. For this example, we'll be using a fictitious bakery to create this account. Enter your business name, then next go to select category. Now, something I would like you to understand is that there are over 100 business categories listed in Google. So you might want to do a little research and find the one that best describes your business, then select it. For this example, we will select pastry shop and click on next. The bakery is a physical business, so we'll select yes, then next for this part. Here we will add the business address, starting with the country, then the street address, the local government area, the city, and then postal code. For postal code, if you don't know what the postal code for your local government is, simply go to Google and type postal code, then the name of the local government in the search bar. Copy the code and paste it into the box. Then select states. All this information is very necessary for Google to help your potential customers easily find you. Click next to go to the next page. Now, Google wants us to precisely pinpoint where our business is located. So click on the pin and drag it to where your business is located. For easy navigation, you can zoom out, drag the map to locate where you want to drop the pin, then zoom in and drop it exactly where you want it. For our bakery, we want to add that we offer deliveries. Choose the one that suits your business. The next prompt you will get is the option to add service areas. Service areas simply means putting the places that your business offers its services or product to. For example, if you're a wig seller and you wish to reach out to customers that are outside your physical business location, to other parts of, say, Lagos, you will want to add those other areas that you cover so that people who will be searching for you in those parts can actually find you. Then you can also take it further. If you wish to, service customers outside Lagos, maybe you do bulk deliveries to other vendors that support your business in other parts of Nigeria, you can also add those areas, and that way those customers too can easily find you when they are searching for wigs in Lagos. It becomes easier for them to connect with you and do business with you. So since we are not creating this account, we'll just skip that for now. Next, add your contact number. This will be the dedicated business line that your customers can reach out to when they want to contact you. If you have a website, please add it. There are lots of benefits to having a website for your business. But since we don't have that, we can always keep that and continue with the setup. Time to verify your business. Enter your preferred number, click Next, and Google will send you a verification code which you will put in the box provided to verify your business. We'll simply click Next since we are not verifying our fake bakery. For the business hour, we will select the days and the time our business operates. Be sure to put in the accurate information. Wrong information can be very frustrating for your customers. You wouldn't want them leaving nasty reviews about your business. On this next page, select the option to allow customers send messages directly to you. Trust me, you will definitely find this useful and your business will thank you for it. At the business description, you'll want to ask yourself this question. If my customers were to search for me or search for the services or products that I offer, what would they put in? What would they put in the search? What would they type to look for me? And what are those keywords or key phrases? This is what you should have at the back of your mind when writing your business description. And I can tell you for a fact that it helps a lot in getting found quickly on Google. The answer to this question should rely on a number of important factors. These factors are: who are you? Where are you located? And what offers you have for your customers. Your ability to craft the description will determine how quickly your potential customers will make up their mind and patronize you. So make it as easy as possible for them to say, yes, I want to patronize you. Unfortunately, I have seen so many businesses who don't apply this factor in writing their descriptions. So consider this a bonus for you to try and add it to your own Google business profile and stand out from the rest of your competitors in that field. Next, add quality pictures about your goods or services. Also very important. You know what they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, so make it count. Now you're set. There's an option to advertise, but I'll take you on that in a much more advanced tutorial. But for now, do this, set this up, and watch the remarkable difference you'll be making for your business and the thousands of customers that you can attract for your business today. Good luck.